Good morning, friends. Welcome to this course, Basic Manufacturing Process, Unit 1st, Lecture 5, Iron or Flux and Flux. Uh, Agenda for today, I present in this video iron core, iron core, flue, flux, blast furnace, strength of the blast furnace, structure of the blast furnace, charging operation of blast furnace. Iron ore. Iron ore are generalized carbonates, hydrates, oxides of the metal. Iron are generalized carbonates, hydrates, oxides, oxide metal. These iron oxides are found in India, several states, namely Bihar, Odisha, MP, Madhya Pradesh, EP, Andhra Pradesh, Mysuru, Mysuru, Tamil Nadu. Following are the common various of iron ores. Ore, ore composition, composition, form, percentage of metals, red hematite. Fe compositions formula chemicals for Fe2O3 from oxide के फॉर्म में मिलता है and 60 to 70% मैग्नेटाइट Fe3O4 Fe3O4 फॉर्म ऑक्साइड के रूप में मिलता है एंड 62 से 72% लिमोनाइट लिमोनाइट कंपोजिशन फार्मूला Fe3O3H2O Fe3O3H2O ऑक्साइड के फॉर्म में मिलता है 40 to 60%। आयरन पैराइट आयरन पैराइट Fe2S2 आयरन पैराइड Fe2 सल्फाइड के रूप में मिलता है 30 to 40%। आयरन स्टोन siderite iron store other name is siderite Fe3 FeCO3 Fe3 FeCO3 carbonate 35 to 50%। Flu. Hard coke is commonly used as a fuel in blast furnace. Flue commonly Flue commonly used as fuel in blast furnace. This coke has two functions. This coke has two functions. One is provided the required heat. One provided heat melting and combined with the oxygen or in order to reduce the sham. It should process high calorific value, very high calorific value, as low as content, high density, and good porosity. फ्लू फ्लक्स क्या होते हैं? Flux is a mineral substances that is charged into blast furnace, lower the lower the melting point, or uh, or and a promote the removal removal of as the sulfur and reduce the burn of fuel. Limestone is the most commonly used flux in a blast furnace. Limestone in use most used flux in a blast furnace. Blast blast furnace. The blast furnace is a vertical furnace. Blast furnace is a vertical furnace designed for the continuous operation. Blast furnace vertical furnace है. It is the use for the continuous operation. Melting room of the blast furnace comprise throat, stock, body, boss, and head. It consists of a tall, is consists of the tall steel structure supported on a strong foundation and heavy column. Blast furnace is a heavy column around. Structure of the blast furnace. The outer shell is made of mild steel plate. Blast furnace made of the outer made of the mild steel plates and inner surface, each lined throughout by the refractory material called as a fire brack. To find the fire bracks. Its structure is divided into two parts. The structure of the blast furnace is divided into two parts. Upper parts is known as stock, yeah, soft, and lower part is boss. boss. Upper part is known as stock or the soft, yeah, and lower part is known as boss. Blast furnace. continuous flame. The portion of raw material, the portion of the portion of raw material are approximately half of iron and 1 by third part of fuels and 1 by 6 flux. The addition to the pig iron slag 60% of pig iron, 60% of pig iron. The addition to the pig iron slag 60% of the pig iron and, and gas also produce 50% of pig iron. A hot blast, a hot blast is the forced into the furnace throughout a number of nozzles called the towers. Using the number of nozzles is called the towers. The towers are cooled by water. Towers are cooled by water circulating between the pipe wall. Circulating the pipe wall. I see. I see for the some point and part of the blast furnace. Iron core. Preparation of ore, coking coal, cooking plant, hot metals, mm, torpedo ladle, torpedo ladle, blast furnace, slag. This is the column is the made of the mild steel. Upper part and lower part is the in the slag and out of the hot metal. This structure is known as blast furnace process. Blast furnace continues. The temperature of the blast furnace just above the level of the tire's melting zone, beginning the 1000 degrees Celsius to 1700 degrees Celsius. All the substances the fur, out the furnace start melting in the heat. The limonite that the shapes as the flux is combined with the ore to form of molten slag which float on the top of the molten iron. The slag is tapped off from the furnace through the slag hole. The molten iron is tapped at interval from 6 to 12 hours through a tapping hole. The blast beginning turn of the main hole. Main hole. Turn off the main hole. Charging operation of the blast furnace. Ferrous ferrous oxide FeO it converted into the ferric oxide Fe2O3. Ferrous oxide FeO is converted into the ferric oxide Fe2O3 and orange attain enough porosity which help in its quick reduction to iron. These materials are lifted through wasting mechanism to the top of the furnace. Charged to top of the furnace is charged through the double wall arrangement into the pot. Through the to downward moving charge as the charge is melted the molten to the molten metal collected at the bottom. The shock force over its top surface. The normal capacity of this furnace range from 800 to 1200 tons. Range of the furnace is 800 to 1200 tons if pig iron per 24 hours in this furnace once started can run non-stop. Started can run on non-stop the years of together. Thank you, friends.